Now we are going to see a detective story. What is a detective story, dear?
Detective sensitive.
Detective no sensitive.
Detective means detector. Finding.
There should be a mystery, unknown thing which is hidden, something hidden, or something hidden fact. And the hidden fact you should probe and find. You should use your intellect to find some hidden fact which is called a mystery, and this total story will be a detective story. When you disclose the mystery behind it, it becomes a detective story. Who has written this? The case.
J. Sobol.
Very good, very good. Donald J. Sobol has written it. Okay. So, in this story, who is the hero? Every film will have a
Encyclopedia.
Very good. Encyclopedia. Who is encyclopedia, dear?
And that is son of Brown.
Encyclopedia Brown is a boy like you. Is he an ordinary boy? No, he's a clever boy. He's whom he is? He's a clever boy. And what is the class he's studying in?
8th.
Yeah. Your grade. 8th grade. EIGHTH. 8th grader. Okay. He's a 8th grader boy like you. Okay. So, now what you are going to see? He is helping her. Why he is the hero? He is a hero because he is anybody who is helping elders, parents, teachers. He is helping his father. He helps whom? His father. Brown. Okay. So, in what does he help him? He helps him in solving a mysterious case. A mysterious case is solved by him. Okay. When a former convict dies, convict. Who is convict, dear? Convict is one whom you think is the culprit. யாரு தவறு செஞ்சாங்க? Thief. The thief or the culprit. THIEF. Okay. Thief or the culprit is the convict. But what happens to this convict is the convict dies and leaves a strange message in his will. Will na enamma? What is a will?
When anybody who goes to die,
who is about to die,
he
writes about his properties, his hidden wealth and other things that he has,
that he wants to share to others.
That he wants his children or siblings to inherit. Property clues or property details, everything. Okay. So what does encyclopedia do? What does your friend do?
He solves this mystery, tries to solve it.
Very good. He deciphers. Deciphers means what? He identifies. Deciphers. Okay. A hidden clue. He identifies the mystery. Okay. He is solving the mystery. He is finding the hidden clue. These are the words you should remember while writing the summary. Okay. How does he find this hidden clue? It is not by magic or something. It is using his brain. He is using logic and pattern recognition. Okay. Pattern recognition and logic. Okay. Then what does this show? For all the children, this has to be there. Critical thinking. There should be some sort of critical thinking in everyone to solve. You have a lot of mathematical problems and other things, no, for critical thinking and all. So he is having that sort of critical thinking and he is able to solve the mystery. Okay. So this is called critical thinking. Okay, critical thinking. What are the qualities of encyclopedia? You can say he had critical thinking. Then what else did he have? He had observation. Write down so that you will not make mistakes in the spelling. He had good observation and intelligence. And he was a quiet boy. He didn't disclose. He didn't do. Yes, exactly. He was very humble and he had no propaganda also. He didn't do any sort of propaganda. Okay. Now we will see what are the different characters involved in this. One is Leroy. What is the actual name of encyclopedia? It is Leroy. Leroy is one character. Who is Leroy? He is a clever 8th grader with an encyclopedic memory. That is why he is called encyclopedia. He is having very good memory. We call it encyclopedic. Encyclopedic memory. Okay. The boy is having an encyclopedic memory who solves secretly. Even tough police cases he is capable of solving. Then we have Chief Brown, CHIEF, Chief Brown. What does this fellow do?
This fellow,
He is smart and respected chief of police in Idawal. And encyclopedia's father. Who is he? He is a police. And father. Leroy the father. Father of Leroy, and he is also a police officer, chief of police in Idawal. What is the spelling for Idawal? Idaville. Idawal. Okay. So Chief Brown. Then you have Mrs. Brown. Who is Mrs. Brown?
Mrs. Brown, Chief Brown.
Mrs. Brown is the mother. How was Mrs. Brown? She was a supportive mother. Okay. Often she takes part in family's mystery discussions. Okay. Who is Tim Nolan?
That thief.
Okay. A former prisoner. He was earlier a prisoner in the jail.
Prisoner, yeah.
Prisoner means one who is put inside the jail, behind bars. These people do some theft and other things, and the police catch them and put them behind bars so that they don't create further commotion in the city. Okay. Palm tree nursery owner. He is also the palm tree nursery owner, and he is also suspected in a jewelry robbery and recently deceased, and he is deceased. What? It is not deceased. DISEA kadadu. Deceased. Deceased means dead. He is no more. He is not existent. For that you use the word deceased. DECEASED. This means dead. So Daniel Davenport is Nolan's prisoner friend. He is believed to be a partner in the robbery and missing since the crime was committed. Known to be committed. Okay. So shall we move ahead? Okay. Then what happens? Mystery at the dinner table. So these people, encyclopedia's father and his family members like mother, child, everybody are discussing about the what? Mystery. So first the story starts with the mystery. Mystery at the dinner table. First thing, what do? Encyclopedia Brown is a brilliant 8th grade boy who lives in Idawal with his father, Chief Brown. Okay, he's living with his father. His father is working as a chief of police. Although Chief Brown is known for being smart and quick thinking, he sometimes turns to his son for help with unsolved cases. This shows how brilliant this little boy was. He was encyclopedia. He had encyclopedic memory. Encyclopedic memory of his son induces Chief Brown to do what? His father is asking for help.
To encyclopedia.
Father is asking help to the son for unsolved cases. So, encyclopedic memory of his son induces his father to request him for help. Okay, he requests help for
Solving the mystery.
Solving the mystery for all unsolved cases. Help for unsolved cases. Okay.
Responsible boy.
Then these mysterious discussion often happen over the dinner table. Over the dinner, okay. So whenever they are having dinner, they will discuss with each other regarding the unsolved cases. So next, news of a death. So they are talking about a death. They are getting a news about what? A death. Okay. So this is a turning point. News of a death. Whose death? Who has got diseased? Deceased.
Nona.
Nolan. Okay. So what happens is on Tuesday evening, Chief Brown seems very troubled. He stares at his bowl of cream of mushroom soup. So he's drinking mushroom soup in the evening, which is a sign that he's working on a difficult case. So he's staring at his food and he's thinking. Staring means like, oh my god. Staring means another. Adichu paakradhu. Abbiye de paathite irukradhu. Okay, that means he's staring and thinking about something. Yeah. Encyclopedia and his mother immediately notice. So the child and the mother quickly notice that. And Chief Brown is a very good person. He's sharing everything with his family also. Okay. So he shares that Tim Nolan has died. Mrs. Brown recognizes the name and recalls Nolan's possible link to the jewelry store robbery case that occurred 5 years ago. Chief Brown confirms that two masked men robbed the Diamond Mart on 6th Avenue. So they have robbed. They stole $1 million worth jewelry. So what happens? The news of death confuses him, or maybe when the culprit is dead, there is no clue to follow that crime. Okay, they know two of them committed the crime. One of the convict. What do you call this person? A convict. A convict, an important convict of this crime has disappeared. The convict is no more. So this leads to confusion in solving the case. So he doesn't know how to solve the case further. Suspicion but no proof. He is left with no proof because the person who did the crime is no more.
Yeah.
So, so suspicion but no proof. This is the situation of the Chief Brown now. At the time of robbery, a store clerk thought she recognized Nolan. So, only criminal who is identified as Nolan, and he is also no more now. So, but she wasn't certain enough to testify it in the court. So, testifying. What is testifying? Testification. Testify means giving some proof. Whenever you see some crime, you can testify. Now, this boy only did, that girl only did. If you see, then you can testify. But there is no testification because
he died.
No, she was not certain enough. Uncertain about. When you are uncertain about something, you have to remember this, children. When you are not certain about certain things, you should not utter anything about that. You should not give a word about it. I am uncertain. I will not be able to attend the party. I am quite uncertain to come to school tomorrow because I am having some stomach upset. Uncertainty. When there is uncertainty, possibility. Other than possibility, you should not say I will come. You should not give a word. Okay. So that lady was very truthful to herself, and she was not ready to testify because she was uncertain whether it was Nolan or someone else. So what the police did? So very good. As a result, Nolan was only questioned, not arrested. So because the store lady, she was not ready to testify. Why she was not ready to testify, dear? Not ready. Not ready to testify. Why she was not ready? Because she was uncertain. Note these simple words that you can daily use in all those summaries. Okay. She was uncertain. Say she was uncertain.
Uncertain.
Okay, she was uncertain about whether it was Nolan or somebody else because they were wearing some mask. ஸோ அதனால என்ன பண்ணாங்க போலீஸ், அவங்களால ஷுவரா சொல்ல முடியல. ஸோ நோலன் வாஸ் நாட் அரெஸ்டட், ஹி வாஸ் ஒன்லி questioned. Okay, only questioning was possible. They could only be questioned. Chief Brown always believed that Nolan had worked with another man. அப்ப கண்டிப்பா வந்து ரெண்டு பேர் சேர்ந்து தான் இந்த திருட்டு செஞ்சிருக்காங்க, ஜுவல்லரி ஷாப் இது பண்ணிருக்காங்க. அப்ப Chief Brown was sure that Daniel Davenport was also with them. Daniel Davenport. So Chief Brown was doubtful on another person called Daniel Davenport, whom he had met in the prison in South Carolina. So what happens? Davenport. So what happens? After being the palm tree nursery, we will go to the next heading. Okay, it is palm tree nursery. Whose nursery was it? Whose nursery was it? So this Nolan and Davenport, they were friends in the inside the prison. So after being released, Nolan moved to Idaville. He goes to Idaville. Okay, he opened a small palm tree nursery. Okay, palm tree தெரியும்ல, அவங்களுக்கும் ஏதாவது ஒரு ப்ரொஃபஷன் வேணும்ல. ஸோ he opened a palm tree nursery. Just a week before the robbery, Davenport moved with Nolan. Before robbery, they have moved to Idaville along with Nolan. Okay, which made the timing look suspicious. Okay, what is suspicious?
Suspicious means unpredictable.
No. சந்தேகப்படுறது. You have a doubt. Suspicious means doubtful.
Doubtful.
Why they are doubtful? Because both of them are criminals and they are moving together to Idaville. But there is no concrete evidence and Davenport disappeared suddenly after the robbery. After robbing the jewelry shop, they are disappearing. That is why the case went very difficult, very cold. Okay. So then they find a sudden will. Will is a document. Okay. They are finding a sudden will. Will is a document that gives you detail about your property and who has to inherit them and etc. Okay. Chief Brown reveals that Nolan died of a stroke. So Nolan had a stroke and he dies. After that, what happens? Somehow managed to leave a will on the kitchen table. So you should write on the kitchen table. It is not in the. Okay. It should be on the, okay, on the kitchen table, which states that everything he owned, including the palm nursery, should go to Daniel Davenport. This shows how strong the relationship and the friendship between Nolan and Daniel Davenport was. So they were very good friends, that he is inheriting all his property to his friend. Okay, a puzzle to solve. So he leaves behind a puzzle. Okay, he leaves a puzzle to solve. Although Nolan had a history of heart problems, the chief is not convinced. What is convincing? Nambikkai varachirudhu. Convince means one should believe someone, right? You cannot convince. He didn't get the chief. Evidence வேற கன்வின்ஸ் வேற. கன்வின்ஸ் பண்ண சம்மதிக்க வைக்கிறது. I convinced my father to take us to the theater, movie theater. That is convincing. சம்மதிக்க செய்யறது. சம்மதிக்கிறதுனா ஒத்துக்கிறது. ஓகேன்னு சொல்றது. Okay, you can go. Okay, you can do. Okay, I believe you. அதுதான் convincing. But this couldn't convince everything as it seems. Okay, he believes Nolan and Davenport may have hidden the stolen jewelry. அப்போ ஹார்ட் ப்ராப்ளம் இருந்து நோலனுக்கு அப்படியாச்சு இப்படியாச்சுன்னு சொன்னாலும் சீஃப் ப்ரௌனால அதை நம்ப முடியல. He thinks that Nolan and Davenport, he is not convinced with any death or anything about anybody. He is sure that they have hidden the loot. Okay, he believes Nolan and Davenport may have hidden the stolen jewelry, waiting for the right time. This is very important. Waiting for the right time to retrieve it. This one you should write. Okay. So this is where people miss the case in many detective stories because they think that the case is over, and most of them what they do, they close the case. But what these criminals do, they wait for the right opportunity to retrieve it. Okay, what is retrieving? Spell retrieve.
Retrieve means leaving.
Retrieving means getting back.
That only.
Or
Leaving.
லீவிங்னா விட்டுட்டு போகிறது. ரெட்ரீவிங்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? இப்போ ஒரு இதில் வந்துட்டு ஃபைல்ஸ் எல்லாம் இருக்கு ஒரு ஃபோல்டரில்.
Indira Gandhi told to the military armies, retrieve.
That is retreat. That is retreat. Retreat means get back.
That is not retrieving.
Retrieving means getting back the details. அப்படி வச்சுக்கலாம். Retrieve the details back னு வச்சுக்கலாம். Retreat வேற, retrieve வேற. ஓகேவா? That is why I'm telling you, concentrate on the spelling of the word, pronunciation also. Okay. Retreat is different from retrieve. Retrieving means, for example, if I'm having a mobile phone and all of a sudden the mobile phone got crashed, I have to retrieve some important photographs and files from there. அதிலிருந்து எடுக்கிறதுக்கு அது வந்து retrieve. I want to retrieve back the photographs and the files. Game maps, etc. Retrieve. These people have to retrieve the hidden jewelry. Say, for example, this is this tree. Inside this, in between these two trees.
Inside the fig tree.
Okay. Below the fig tree, they have hidden the jewelry. Okay. Nolan is dead. What Davenport is thinking? Let us wait. Let this cool down. Let the story take little more time so that the people will forget about everything. And slowly we can go and retrieve the jewelry from the place where they have hidden it. Okay? Okay, now we understand what is retrieve. So he is waiting for the right time to retrieve it. Tell me.
He is waiting for the right time to
retrieve it. A team of officers searched Nolan's house thoroughly but found no trace of missing loot. No trace. Finding no trace. What is trace? ஒரு சின்ன தடயம், ஒரு சின்ன க்ளூ கூட கிடைக்கல, ஒரு ட்ரேஸ் கூட கிடைக்கல. Harry ate up the snacks, leaving no trace. But his tiffin box will always be full of food. It will get back home as it was sent. Only snacks will have no trace. That means what? ஒரு சின்ன ஒரு எவிடன்ஸ் கூட இல்லாம, ஆமா, ஃபுட்பிரிண்ட் கூட இல்லாத அளவுக்கு சாப்பிட்றது தான் ட்ரேஸ். ஓகேவா? The mystery deepens and encyclopedia is already thinking about the clues. Okay. Then we are moving to the part 2. What's the part 2? A strange four-word note. What is a strange four-word note? Strange four-word note. What is a strange four-word note, dear? After Tim Nolan's death, Chief Brown finds something unusual.
But the fifth word is the answer.